Hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX. Yeah, yesterday in my last update I already highlighted to you that it would be great to make here one more low, come into the support area, it's reached it. And as already said in some of the other altcoin videos, actually with that drop yesterday, so many altcoins fulfilled their primary expectations. Now, of course, they still need to turn around now. They still need to turn around. And yeah, you know, at least there's a good chance of doing that in this area. AVAX could still drop down all the way to 12.99. That would, however, be the maximum of what it should really do in this particular scenario. Possible that the wave down is already finished. However, don't necessarily see that yet. It's possible though. It reacted already nicely to our support area. I had late yesterday, middle of the night, I just chose randomly some altcoins that reached their support areas. And I added a buy order here. Did highlight that in the live stream yesterday, but that's now in profit. But nothing too exciting. I'd like to add a little bit more when it comes down more, scaling into this support area to trade the third wave if we get it, yeah, into the $25 plus area. Yeah, I mean, can we try to count this as a micro on the micro level? It's a bit tricky, this one, I must be honest. Could be that we had another 1-2 setup hidden in here, but for now it looks to me wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and a long wave 5 extension. Need to just double check where wave 4 ended. Okay, it must end it here. Yeah, that leaves us with the option of saying, okay, we probably haven't finished this move down in this particular interpretation, because I can say that in the fifth wave, we then had a possible wave 1 here, quite a long one, a wave 2 here, and that we're now working on the third. There should be a fourth and a fifth. Now again, treat the micro counts please only with a bit of suspicion, because different interpretations are possible. It's like when we have on the higher time frame a primary and an alternative, then you go there into the primary, leaves you in a lower time frame again with two possibilities. If you go into the lower time frame again, you've got 2 or 3 possibilities. So therefore, you know, these are very fragile, but it looks to me as if we are still in this third wave. Yeah, a reason is just looking at the 1-2 here, yeah, and then it looks like this was a 1-2 of the third and so on. And let me just add that actually to the chart. Again, don't want to make the impression that this is definitely how it needs to be, but yeah, like that. And then if I add another micro level here, don't be surprised if this changes later. Always need to have an open mind with regards to the micro count, but I want to give you an idea about my current thought process. So it could very well be we are rallying currently in a wave 4. Now it's a bit sharp though, yeah, it's a bit sharp, and I think it has moved up higher, or is about to move up a little bit too high, so it shouldn't really break above the 50% retracement. Yeah, you normally don't want the wave 4 to rally above the 50% retracement. Now it can do, especially on a smaller time frame like that, but then it needs to avoid to cut into the wave 1 price region, which is at $17.13. So if we break above $17.13, I would nearly say that the low has a good chance to be in. Okay, we then need to break above the last swing high at 17.50. But that's what I'm watching. Would be watching if we can get a rejection here at the 50% retracement and head down at 16.65. If not, we will have probably a resistance level here at $17, the larger wave 1, and then we should avoid to get into or to get above 17.15. Okay, to still get lower here. But again, we hit the support area, and let's see. But I think primarily I'd be looking at lower at the current in the current situation. Always note when we hit these support areas, they are the areas where a turnaround is expected. They are a little bit larger than the other ones were here, for example this one, because they are of the larger cycle. Okay, so it's based on this larger wave 1 coming down an ABC correction into this wave 2 support area, and it can just max out the box if it wants to. I would say, looking at this, I would rather prefer sort of maybe to hit the 61.8 retracement at 14.88 eventually. But it can go down all the way to 12.99. Note that below 12.99, the overall case of at least one more wave to the upside here, then possibly in a third wave, or could also be an ABC, will get seriously challenged and increasingly unlikely. Okay, that's my update about AVAX. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.